Welcome everyone to the 8th Octave, Campfire Stories and Conversations for the Soul. I'm your host, Ina Lee. Welcome to the very first video. If you are someone who is on a spiritual journey, if you're highly empathetic, if you have lots of questions, you've taken a deep dive into spirituality or other dimensions or alternative methods of understanding your life, and you're looking for answers, then this might be the place for you. We're going to share many stories on this channel of lives, soul journeys, places where people have taken the road more often traveled instead of the one less traveled to explain a phenomenon I call life loops. When you feel like certain things in your life keep happening over and over and over, and you don't know why. It's like a broken record. Like, let's say you get married, and then you stay married for a while, or you have a partner, life partner, whatever the situation, and it, let's say, falls apart after some time. And then you figure, well, I probably just made a bad decision. And so then later you may find another person that you fall in love with. And then it happens over again and again and again. And it doesn't really matter who it is, it always seems to happen. Other things are like the fear of being seen, not feeling good enough, feeling like you want to contribute to the world, but every time you get ready to start something, you just never feel good enough. And so you take another class and get another certification, and this goes on and on and on and on, and you just never feel quite ready. You never really feel like you know enough. And I get that. Little bit of background for me. I've been a healer, professional healer, for over 17 years in private practice. I'm bringing my practice and all my tools to this space on YouTube. I love working with people. It is my favorite thing in the world to do, is help people not only understand why these things keep happening in our lives. Believe me, I've been through many of these, what I call life loops, where the same thing just keeps happening over and over and over. Going through a lot of, oh, my puppy's coming in here, frustrating situations, betrayals, things that just don't make sense. So if that's you, if you're struggling with something right now, if you yourself are struggling with any of these situations where you just don't understand, like you feel or you know like you're a good person and you try to do the right thing, but somehow you still end up in these heartbreaking situations, I promise you, I get it. For a long time, I've worked with people healing the body, the emotional body, helping them understand their own soul's desires and their gifts. I use a number of tools, the Akashic Records. I use the evolutionary process. It's an evolutionary map that is available to us, which I absolutely love. And I take people through a process of, number one, understanding their pain. Number two, explaining the map to them. And if you're taking a wrong turn, if the thing that you actually need to do that opens up your entire life might be the choice that you're not making, and it's really difficult to see, it's really difficult to figure out on your own, This is very deep, deep work. And then I take people through a process of regression therapy where we remove trauma that may be frozen in your physical body, your emotional body, your etheric body. Because when we have trauma that is ancient, whether you believe in reincarnation or not, we can also receive certain traumas passed down through our family lineage. Not intentionally, it's just that as a person lives out their life, depending on what time period they're living in, they may not have an opportunity to heal that, and so then that just gets passed down through the cellular memory, and then the next generation experiences it to some degree. But now is different. Now is a time where we have tools available to us that we really haven't had available before, or if they were available, they were taboo. They were considered, you know, whatever, evil or against the church or witchcraft or whatever. But it's 2026 as I'm speaking right now, and we have all of these tools available to us and ways to understand things that we've maybe not been able to understand before. I believe humanity is moving into a new era, an era of higher consciousness. And I hope through the stories that I'll be telling on this channel that we can all evolve together, have a better life, a happier life, a better understanding of the things that have happened in our lives and how to change them. What is the choice that we can make that actually will set us free from these life loops and get us out of pain so we can finally heal and evolve our level of joy, evolve our lives, and help uplift one another in this world today. So today was just a brief introduction, and I am looking forward to talking with all of you, reading your comments. And if this type of uh, content is interesting to you, leave me a comment, ask me a question. I love questions, and I will see you very soon.